All right, this is my 2004 Honda Element. This is the all-wheel drive version, and this is also stick shift. We're gonna go out and see if I can get some shots of me drifting it, and I'll show you what I do to drift it. Now, all you really have to do is rip the e-brake to start it, but because it is all-wheel drive, you can drift this. Obviously not the front-wheel drive ones, it's just ripping the handbrake and letting it slide. But this you can initiate and hold a drift because it is all-wheel drive. This is also a 5-speed manual, but I will be showing you what I do to drift this thing. Alright, so we got a few inches of snow out here, and it's still snowing, which is good. Now this is pretty hard to be able to start, but what I do is I usually start slower, start in second gear, and I'll come into a corner like this. I'll see if I can start one right here. I pull the handbrake, now I'm on the gas. Now I'm correcting, back on the gas. Now this is actually asphalt right here. Turn, handbrake, and I'm on the gas, still on the gas, back on the gas. Now if I was to try it in third gear, it's possible. I've done it before. I prefer wider open areas like parking lots for third gear, just because second gear is slower and safer. Like we're sliding there, it's still pretty slick out. Now this is a 90-degree asphalt corner, and it's always super slick. So I'm gonna rip the handbrake, and I'm on the gas, pull it again, back on the gas. That one we started to slip out, and I didn't want to hit those fence posts, so I kind of slowed down on that one. Now, when I'm in second, I'll be in 15 miles an hour, and all I do is I come up, I have my hand on my handbrake, I enter early and I pull it now, I let go and I'm on the gas. As soon as I let go, I'm on the gas. That one's really nice, super slick. And I am pushing the gas to be able to hold the drift. If I did not push the gas, I would be losing it. So the four-wheel drive, the all-wheel drive does kick in. Now the way that it seems to work best for me, I've tried to rev it up and clutch kick it, and I've tried to like rev it up and rip the handbrake at the same time. None of that really seems to work for me. So all that I do is I leave it in gear. I actually keep my foot on the gas the whole time. It's just very light, and then when I need the power, I let go of the handbrake, and then I really step it up on the throttle. So this whole time I'm really on the gas, but that whole time I'm drifting, or when I'm starting it, I'm on the gas a little bit, because when the rear brakes lock up, it actively sends power to the back wheels to really let them spin when I let the handbrake down. And then when I let the handbrake down, I really stomp on the gas again, and that's what kicks me over and holds me there. All right, one thing to watch out for is that if you've never done this before, you gotta find the right area. Now really, to start, you gotta start in a parking lot. That's the safest. That's where I learned. I've been in parking lots for like 2 years, 2 winters now that I've been doing this for. And I'm really used to this car. I've had it a long time, and so I know how it handles. If you just try and come out here and rip it like this, you're not really gonna have probably too much luck, or you're gonna wind up in a ditch somewhere. which I have before, and that's fine. That's why actually an area like that, there's not a house directly right there where I would spin out on either side of the road. So if there's a spot like that in the middle of nowhere where there's a nice 90-degree corner or 45 or whatever, that would be awesome too. But start in a parking lot and try different things. If you're driving a Subaru Outback or something that's totally different, get out there and try that first in a parking lot, away from light poles, and just try to kick it out and see what happens.